Once upon a time, in a quaint little village nestled by a sparkling river, there lived a clever shoemaker named Oliver. He was known far and wide for his ability to craft the most comfortable and stylish shoes in all the land. But aside from his artistry with leather and thread, Oliver was admired for his kindness and wisdom. One sunny morning, as Oliver was tinkering away in his shop, a weary traveler hobbled in, clutching his worn-out boots. "Good day, kind sir," the traveler greeted him with a humble bow. "These boots have been my trusted companions on many adventures, but alas, they are now too tired to continue." Oliver examined the boots with a thoughtful nod. "These boots have stories to tell," he remarked with a smile. "But fear not, for I shall weave them into something new and just as marvelous." The traveler's eyes twinkled with hope as he watched the shoemaker work his magic. Hours turned to days, and patiently he waited, listening to Oliver's tales of shoes that had danced at royal balls, sprinted through enchanted forests, and more. Finally, Oliver emerged from his workbench, holding a pair of shoes that sparkled with new life. The traveler tried them on and felt as if he were walking on clouds. "These are extraordinary. How do you do it, Oliver?" he exclaimed. "Ah," Oliver replied with a knowing grin, "I listen to the old boots. Every shoe tells a story, and from these tales, I piece them together anew." Touched by Oliver's wisdom and skill, the traveler offered to pay a handsome price. However, the shoemaker shook his head. Instead, he said, "Promise to pass on kindness wherever you wander, for a good deed travels farther than any pair of shoes." The traveler agreed wholeheartedly, and as he left, Oliver felt content. Through his clever hands and kind heart, he not only crafted shoes, but walked along with stories that touched lives and changed paths. And so, Oliver continued to mend and create, his little shop a beacon of comfort and kindness. And the village grew richer, not by gold or silver, but by the troves of good deeds and happy stories shared by all who wore his clever shoes. Once upon a time, in the magical land of Whimsy Woods, lived a young squirrel named Sam. Sam was known for being a bit of a daydreamer. He loved to sit under the huge oak tree, gazing at the clouds, imagining grand adventures and worlds unknown. While dreaming was wonderful, it often led him to miss out on the excitement around him. One sunny morning, his friend Linda, the cheerful bluebird, fluttered by with some exciting news. Sam," she chirped, "there's a big festival in the meadow today. All our friends are going, and there will be games and delicious treats. You must come." Sam glanced up lazily. "Oh, it sounds fun, Linda. But you see, this is the perfect cloud watching weather. Maybe later." Linda shook her head and flew off, hoping Sam would change his mind and join in the fun. As the day went by, Sam couldn't escape the feeling that he was missing something special. He pondered for a while, wondering if maybe cloud watching could wait. Opportunities don't wait. His grandmother's words echoed in his mind, a lesson she had shared with him many times. With a determined twinkle in his eye, Sam sprinted to the meadow. Upon arrival, he was greeted by laughter, music, and vibrant colors. His friends were playing games, and Baz the bunny was jumping in the sack race, much to everyone's delight. "You're just in time for the feast," cheered Linda from a nearby tree. Sam joined his friends, tasting all kinds of delightful treats and joining in the games. He met new friends, learned new stories, and even helped Bob the Badger find his missing hat. As the sun began to set, Sam realized how wonderful the day had been. "Thank you, Linda," he said softly. "I would have missed all of this if I waited too long." Linda smiled warmly and replied, "Remember, sometimes it's good to dream, but seizing the moment can bring you happiness you hadn't imagined." From that day, Sam learned the importance of balancing his dreams with real-world opportunities. And whenever the clouds rolled by, he remembered to peep through them and look for the adventures waiting beyond. Once upon a time in the small, bustling village of Willowbrook, there lived a kind-hearted and eager-to-learn boy named Amin. Amin was known throughout the village for his curiosity and willingness to help his neighbors, but his family struggled to make ends meet. One sunny morning, his mother asked him to go to the market to buy some food with the little money they had managed to save. As Amin walked to the market, he stumbled upon an old sack lying by the roadside. Curious as ever, he opened the sack and, to his amazement, found 3 golden eggs shining brightly. Now, Amin had heard stories about magical golden eggs bringing prosperity. His mind started to race with thoughts of how these eggs could help his family. Excited, Amin rushed back home to show his mother the golden eggs. She was astonished, but reminded Amin that they must be wise with such a treasure. "Remember, my dear," she said, "we must not be greedy. Let's think carefully about how to use these wisely." With that in mind, Amin and his mother decided to sell 1 golden egg to buy enough food and essentials to last them for a period of time, ensuring their immediate needs were met. They saved the second egg for a rainy day. Time went by, and thanks to the peace of mind brought by the golden egg savings, Amin was able to focus more on his studies and learn new skills. One day, he learned that a wise, old merchant was looking for an apprentice. Amin thought it was a wonderful opportunity and decided to offer the last golden egg as a gift to the merchant in exchange for the knowledge and apprenticeship. The merchant accepted Amin and promised to teach him everything he knew. Through dedication, Amin became a skilled merchant himself, eventually helping not only his family, but also the entire village to prosper. The villagers often spoke of Amin, the boy who had been wise enough to use his golden fortune with care and thought. The moral of Amin's story is simple yet profound. Fortune favors those who use it wisely and with a kind heart. So, remember, children, while luck may sometimes shine upon you, it's wisdom and kindness that create lasting happiness.